Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the pYanodons playthrough. It's your Ghostified Gamer. Oh boy, well we're not done yet. Shale oil. Here's the scoop. We're gonna. So we have the last episode. We went ahead and did all this mess here, all this, and so we're bringing in our regolite. And all because of stone. Basically, this is exactly what we have down in the base. This is overbuilt. This is underbuilt. We'll build it, and I'm building in columns. I'm bringing the pipes to the front, and any steam or water is off to the side or back, you know, in the front of the build, to the south, I guess you could say. Oh, wow. Why do I have all this shale oil in here? Oh, because the condensate's right. Oh, I can get rid of these over here. Let's go get that. And so this way I can expand upwards and add capacity. And also the tanks are going to be expandable as well, columnized. So and that was, you know, again, the problem I had when you got a starter base and you don't know what you're expecting. Well, guess what? You're going to have you got to learn what's going to make sense with each piece that you're dealing with. And there's so many hydras in this game right now. Now, all these fluids here are going to be LTN'd. So that way, oh, and I added some more trains here. So I got a fluid wagon here. I added this train. So I got 4 fluid wagons. I might add a few more. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, right? Yeah, a total of 8 LTN trains ready to rock and roll. Because I want to start implementing more LTN stuff. And this is a prime example of having an LTN train handling this as opposed to the regular train. Now these stops here, I'll just swap them out with LTN stops. In fact, we could do that right now. Pop it on there, boink. There it is. Light oil. Oh, that's right. I gotta rename this. Whoops. There we go. Okay, they're all set. And this is light oil dump off. Kerrigan dump off. Okay, good. All right, we're good to go. Okay. So I was trying to. There's directions we can go at this point. Now, there's some tech that we don't have. Let me go ahead and put another one of these in here. There's some tech we don't have available to handle some of these fluids. Now, the BTX and the gas, this refined natural gas, we don't have an answer for it. However, we'll use it later, and this is where the hydra starts to, we're at the hydra now. We're at like the 10th head of this thing. So, let's take a look at the tailings real quick. Now, there is this. I was looking at this recipe as a way to get the coal water slurry, and then we can get more aromatics and benzene, and we could stockpile the benzene for later, right? And so I'm going to use that as a secondary process, and we'll stockpile this and we'll feed this back over to our aromatics tanks. However, yeah, so the benzene we can't do anything with, we don't have any tech for it. We can barrel it and that's it. Okay, but we want it, I have a feeling, we're gonna need it. Okay, so go back to the tailings here. Oop. And we're not gonna use this. I mean, it's a good way to get rid of it, but we have the dino digger, so I'm not worried about it. This is something we could do. We get tailings dust and the acid gas, something we could do with it, in other words. But this one right here, this is what I want to use to get rid of our iron oxide, because we're going to have iron oxide, and when we go to implement the iron build, we're not going to have an answer for iron oxide. Well, this is how we'll have to get rid of it. So we we need to stockpile the tailings for this. Okay, and so that's one of the things, and then we can't do anything else after that. We'll tank up the BTX and this stuff here, put it on a train, just like this stuff here. And then the tailings I want to put at the end. Well, maybe we should do the tailings for, or no, because we got this thing right here. But it's going to be more involved. So, because we need a centrifuge. So, maybe, you know, tank, and then we could do all the crazy stuff with this. So, let's go ahead and build this up here. Let's go ahead and, we need a lot more of these here. So, let's go ahead and copy and paste these bad boys and get this going. Okay, so if you haven't noticed, I had my nanobots out last episode, and I'm not using them now, although I do have some there, and that's because I'm trying to get rid of them. So that's going to chew up the condensates, and then we're going to get some action over here now. There we go. Now this should... You know, we only got 2 of these, so it's going to take a little while to get rid of those. I'm not too sure what we're going to have out of here. So, obviously the gas is something... Oh, I need to do a gas vent on this. I need to do a gas vent. A pi gas vent. There you are. There we go. Now, the whole thing, you know, we don't need to worry about the condensates building up because we're venting this stuff, you know, so we should be good to go. The tailings is something we want to deal with here. Unfortunately, we've got... I could... Well, I don't know if I want to deal with this. I would like to pump, you know, direct out of tanks. And, well, I still can. I can pump out this way and go down this way and over to do this coal slurry stuff. Coal water slurry. And then we get the benzene out of this. So if the tailings builds up and we're not using them, I'd like to get the benzene out of it at least, you know, because then we'll have that for later too. I have a, and what I'm trying to do is like, let's just assume this build is gonna be here forever, even though it probably won't, because 10 years from now, you know, I'll rip it up, and I'm being silly. All right, so let's go ahead and pump this out of here. In order to get the coal water slurry, I need a centrifuge. All right, I'm going to go get a centrifuge. And I'll be right back. All right, we got the magical centrifuge. There it is. And there's some really cool recipes here. Look at this. We can make aromatics and a pretty good amount of them. Well, it's 10-second craft. From flowers and mushrooms. Extract aromatics from alien plants. So that's kind of cool. I would imagine the build for that would be quite large, and I don't think that would be a feasible thing until we get the, higher level modules, quote unquote, of those. And there's our coal water slurry, and then we have this. I love this icon. It looks really cool. Vandabins. So we get, this is acid gas, arthropod blood. Yeah, it's with that. That's one there. Albium, which is uses blood. Serum proteins, cool. There's a Arcwood honey fiber. Use raw fiber to get fiber and biomass. And then we have this. This is outlet gas. I've seen this here and there. Outlet gas stage 1 with organic solvent gives us sulfur, and outlet gas stage 2. So that's another way to get sulfur there as well. And here's what we're going to be using. Oh, yeah. So iron pulp stage 1 and water gives us unslimed iron and tailings. Oh, guess what? We can use the tailings out of this process and hopefully get a closed loop on the iron. So now that I see, yeah, because I put that there because Hellmod wasn't able to resolve this. So I'm like, wait a minute, and I was looking and I saw that. And then we got some tin or nickel recipes here, bitumen and propene. Is that propene? Yeah. And tar and hydrogen. We get nickel. Kind of interesting. I guess that would be kind of like a, if, we could use our nickel up. But, so anyway, that's kind of cool. But we're going to try this one out here and at least get something out of this, out of the tailings. Now, with that recipe, it's possible we don't need to shuttle the tailings over there unless, it's not a perfect recipe there. So I'm going to go here. And then I think I got 2 only of these. Yeah, only 2. I don't foresee needing more than that. Oh, and it kicks out water. Oh. We can vent that water. I don't think we need it anywhere else. Yeah. Yeah, water is... I mean, I could cycle it back over here. But I have to do a pump or something like that to... a tank and a pump, But, so I'd rather just vent it. This isn't really a process I'm caring about here. Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. Look at that. That's pretty neat. Let's turn alt mode off. Oh, it stopped. Okay. Alt mode on. Let's see here. We'll go out to... That's pretty cool. We'll have to see it fire up. All right, let's pull. We'll go down here, and we'll pie hole the water because I don't care about it. There we go. Bye bye water. Okay, now we'll tie these together, and that was quick. Okay, we'll copy this, and let's go on out like this. Bonk. Yeah, and the whole goal for this, is to just get rid of this stuff, Whoop. Let's see. Here it is right there. And we'll pop out of this side here and go down. I guess we could do 2 of these. What does this kick out? Oh, 150. It doesn't have to be super fast. 5 seconds. 200 every 5 can process. And that's 150 every 2. So, wow. Okay, 300. Ooh, that's quite a bit. Yeah, so we'll do 2 of these. Got nothing to lose on that. And that one right there. And then we'll do... Oh, and then we got the benzene. Okay, and let's find out how we're going to tie this in over here. Boom. Guess what? I have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. I gotta go into this tank. Well, actually, I gotta go in here. Yeah. I'm glad I saw that. Yep. We can't go into that one. So I'm gonna pump it like that. There we go. Yeah, because what's going to happen is it may back this up, and then that process will freeze. Now, it'll be okay here, because this will still be sinkholed. But we want to hook it up correctly, you know. All right, there's our benzene. Oh boy, that stuff is nasty. That one, I heard that. I had a. Let's see, we'll do this. I had an earth science teacher that told me that 1 particle of benzene is like an insta-kill on us humans. I don't know if that's... I don't know how true that is, but the guy had a doctorate degree. He worked for the oil industry, so he had to... I'm sure he knew what he was talking about. Let me connect... So what do we got here? Oh, the aromatics is taken care of, yeah. Okay, so we'll go... I guess we can do... Oh, this power pole is right in the way. Oh, of course! Yeah, maybe I can move this back a couple here. Well, we'll go this way. We have to go this way. Okay. Now, we'll connect from here to here. And then we'll pull this one out. And now we'll see where we line up here. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Let's see. Can we... Well, will it line up? Oh, here we go. We'll do it this way. We have to line up there. That, I think we'll do it. But we have to pull that out. That. Oh, interesting. That's not connected. Control Z. There we go. I like that gloop gloop noise. That's kind of cool. Let's see. Let's go up here. I think we'll connect from there. Oh, can't get it. Oh, we'll go here then. Like so. And then we'll pull power up that way. There we go. Benzene! Cool. Holy moly, look at all this. And, you know, if you ever played Angel's Petrochem, you know, you're kind of... I'm used to this kind of stuff, you know. But the scale of the byproducts from pYanodons is just ridiculous. It's bar none. It's leagues above anything I've ever seen in a mod. How we doing? Yeah, we cleared out. Yep, that's gone. We did it. Got 11 times 5 here. 23,000 times 5. 2,000 around there. Okay, so there's 10,000 here. Oh, now I... Ooh, let's go over here now. So let's see. What's going to happen is that's going to run until the tailings are gone. So I'm okay with that for now. Yeah, because we're going to be running stuff. I'm going to be building and, you know, getting rail. It's going to generate all the stone. We're going to have a lot of crap, you know, a lot of stone coming through here. So I think we'll be fine with this tank being full. Oh, you know what? Now I think about it, we can remove this because that'll create a race condition. Boop. Okay. That process... Oh, yeah. All the tailings is gone. 3,200. Is that 3,200? Yeah. Okay. So what I'll do off screen is I'll tie these in. What I'll do is I'll pull the tailings. We got 4 stops here. I can pull these together and then maybe connect here. And then this one can come straight down, you know, for later. And then we'll be good to go. Wow. This is crazy. I mean, there's really not much you could do for compactness here, you know? I mean, you're like, man, I got so much space between stuff, but that's just how it is. You know, you're going to have to accept it. All right, but the key thing is everything is taken care of. We got everything taken care of, and, you know, we're doing venting and stuff because we don't have other stuff. We don't have all the tech unlocked. We have to do venting. There's just no way around it. I'm not going to spam tanks, you know, a million miles up. That's just silly. I'm not going to do that. No, not going to do it. Okay. Oh, so what I'm going to do, I'd like to get I'm going to run over here. Oops. And I want to get a bigger stone brick thing going. Because I was talking about that last episode. So, do we have a stone brick in here? Yeah, we do. Okay. We already have it in here, which is awesome. So let's take a look at stone bricks again. Okay, stone, 2 stone to 1 brick. Pitch. In a pressure furnace. I don't have, well, the pitch I have is for coke, so I'm not worried about that. Oh, okay. Now, here's why I want... Ooh, it's an assembler. Look at this. That's a lot of power for bricks. But look at that. It's 20 stone bricks. Now, I'm using this throughout the base, you know, to get rid of the rich clay. There's a way to get rich clay now. Let's take a look at some other stuff. Yeah, so this is the best recipe here. Rich clay. Oh, look at that. Wow, that's a lot of water. 25 ash and water. Clay and muddy sludge. That's 10. Oh, and there's the tar recipe. I really can't see using this anymore, you know? It was to get us through, you know, like to get the tar process. Well, we needed the aromatics and the carbon dioxide originally. And then when we unlocked the different recipes for this here and this here, now it's obsolete, I would say. Well, I really don't see. I really can't. I mean, I would use these if I were to do this recipe, you know? But, oh man, it's, you know, we have to bring coal in. to power this, well, we have that big, I just did that build last episode where, we got the big coal build, or 2 episodes ago or whatever it was. Oh, man. And we could use that for this. But and then the ash could be repurposed, into this build. So I could use level 2 machines. Level 2 machines are pretty quick. See, look. It's equal. This is a 6. That's a 3. Craft speed. Yeah, look at that. Craft speed of 2. Huh. So let's take a look at the bricks again. Oh, and then the sand. Now, we're still using stone for sand, 32. So, yeah, what I'm looking at, I mean, this isn't really I would look at this as more of it's a great amount of stone brick, but the sand is the issue. Now, I would say that if in the event later on we'll start collecting sand from these processes, I'd rather use that for sand casting, though, and try and get rid of it that way. But we can have a collection point, and we can use this recipe and make stone bricks with, extra sand that we get. And then, we can bring the ash over, and that's no problem. I don't want to do this one, and I don't want to do that one. So we can use additional ash. This could be a way to get rid of ash and sand, and we can make the bricks. And we prioritize the trains would deploy from the yard that we're doing this recipe for stone bricks. So right now, I think it's better to do the stone to stone bricks right now. And I'm going to use the regular smelters for that. Okay, I'm going to go collect some smelters. Oh, what I was going to do. Oh, hold on. Yeah, because I wanted to look down the rabbit hole we go. Maybe that'll be my thumbnail. New thumbnail. Let's make this a yellow belt now. 48? Oof. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I don't have the automation science pack in here. Okay, hold on. Okay, I got probably a couple edits in this video. So what I'm trying to do is figure out how many stone bricks I'm going to need. And the main consumer, obviously, is this. I'm not worried about anything else. We want to build it to a science. Because if I build it to a science, we're going to use the same material for building. So either I'm going to build or I'm going to run, research, either or. I'm not doing both at the same time. I can, but they're both going to suffer. So it's saying that this system here does 2 automation science a second. Okay, so I'm going into Hell mod, and I put 2 a second matrix solver. In order to, and way back I had a comment on a video that the reason this was like 311, because it was taking the ash outputs from here and saying, well, you need 311 of these to get the ash for all, the planter's box, I think it is. Yeah, the planter's box. And that's the empty one. Well, I just threw in a recipe here, high pressure furnace from fiber, and that gave me the 2. So 2 planter's boxes for 5. And it's requiring 1 belt of stone bricks. Now, we're not consuming this amount of stone. All right, no way are we gonna. We're not consuming this much to do science. There's no way I'm gonna build to that. So let's see what kind of mining that is. Well, yeah. Oh wait, we gotta change this to that. There we go. 15 miners. Now that's not too bad. I have that. That's a lot of regolite. That is a lot. Is that right? Kerrigan, I'm sorry. Regolite's on the map, so I keep thinking regolite. I don't know why. Anyway, 52! 81 megajoules. Holy cripes. Now, do I want to... Here's the thing. The next science that we're looking at here... Oh, look, we get belt immunity. Oh! Wait a minute. I can run that now. I'm running it. I don't need night vision, but we'll run that. Oh, cool. I thought I checked this. Gosh darn it. Okay, well, that's good to know. We should be running science again. There it goes. Yay, cool. And it's only running logistics and pi for those. What does it require? What do we need for this? Oh, cool. We can build that. Cool. I'm chucking that in my little suit. I don't need... Well, I could do this. Oh, I got the... Near... What was it? Afraid of the Dark? Oh, for F's sake. A complex circuit board. Oh, cool. Optical set. Plastic bar. All right, yeah, we can make night vision. We can make the vanilla one, at least. That's cool. All right, we'll make that. And this is, what, 400? 45 second. Okay, it's going to chew it up. All right, let's go back to Hellmod here. So, you know, I don't know if I want to do 52. What I'll probably do is a column. I'll have that. Because I don't think we're using that much, you know. And if it starts to fart out and we need more, we'll just add more. So, well, I'll divide that in half. 52, what is that? 25, 26? Yeah, 13 on each side. I think that'll be fine. That's, yeah, 26. What are we doing right now over here? I mean, I added a bunch because it was having problems. I have 20. So 26 will handle currently what we have. Now, oh, yeah, so what I was looking at is that, see, look, it's now 6, 3, 2, 1. See how the requirement's going up. So I have to build more automation science. Now, that's 90-second. Oh, is that going up now? Oh, okay, so take that times 1.5. So it would be like, what, 4.5? You know, correct me if I'm wrong on that. It's only 4.5 every as a baseline, you know, to the last stuff. So I think we'll be fine. And, you know, like I said, we can always add more. Okay, I want to get that done. I want to start that. So I'm going to grab the ones I have from the factory here, or from the hub. I have a bunch of them sitting there. So we'll do 26, and then we can copy pasta that if we need another column later on. Okay. Alrighty. Here we are, out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, all the research is done here, so I can make night vision. I'll have to grab some optical sets from... I think I could... Oh, I can grab them from my DNA area. And then there is this here. I'm going to make that. I need brakes. That's kind of cute. You need brakes for the belt immunity. That's awesome. I love it. Okay. Oh, so let's, after I've been doing a little more thinking here and observing. So here, I was observing the science, and it's running, the science that was running just now, it was actually tapping 3 machines. And so, as you can see, 31. I'm underbuilt, really. Kinda. So, I guess I'm going to go back to my original plan here, and I'm a little worried about the amount of stone I can bring in here. 2 belts of stone for 1 belt of brick. You know, obviously it's 2 to 1. So, the only thing that uses stone bricks is production. Well, everything is build. Everything that aside from the automation science pack is using this. So I figure let's just build to this 48, and that way we have it, you know, for expansion, because we're gonna, you know, need it. And, well, like I said, you know, it's going up, but the time went up too. We can use probably these, and we'll go in the center. That way, and we'll leave a gap for power poles. And that way, when we run power, autosave always comes up when you're trying to place, right when you're placing something. Not all the time, though. It just seems like it is. And I think I'm going to do fast inserters on the input here. Like so. So I got to think of a way to handle the stone return from all the trash. So I might have to have like a trash depot. So rip that out and reestablish it. And I'm thinking I got a lot of room, you know, in this area here, you know. I could probably do a trash depot here or something, or maybe down here. I'd rather be up here, though. So I could pop in. So this train that I have here, this train, I'll just reestablish it, and I'll have a sort. And then I'm going to try, I got to figure out LTN. So I want to have a simulation here where I put stuff in here and it brings it somewhere else. You know, like, oh, hey, I have something here. I guess it's got to be provider. You know, it's got to be a provider stop, I think. And when if something builds up, then it's providing, and the source, the requester's always on. You know, it's always requesting. See, that's what I want to avoid, though. But I think that's the only way to do it. And the way TSM does it is the provider, the requester is set up to trigger to be picked up. So, but then you have to have this train sitting here all the time. I want the trash trains to be LTN based, you know, because I want any train that's available to, you know, grab the stuff. So I think that's how I'm gonna have to do it. It's just gonna have to be a requester that constantly requests, and that stuff will be processed out and into trains and shuffled out of there. Now, if it builds up to a certain amount, then it's landfill time, you know. But like I said, the iron oxide, that's gonna go, you know, right away. So if a train fills up, it goes. And those might be point-to-point trains, though. So we'll have to think about that, though. Okay, so these are going to be. This will be the output here, and we'll go like that, and then we'll have to split and go this way. Well, this is going to be 2 belts. In a hell mod here, it's 2 belts of stone. I don't know if I'm going to be able to support that, though. That's a lot of stone. Okay, now we'll have a loader. So the way I want to run it is I don't want anything on the back end of this rail here, because ooh, wow, that's pretty high up there. I might have to do a T here and come over, but and this is kind of high up. Oh, I didn't name that. Oh, okay. Well, we'll name that later. So yeah, we'll have to see how this runs. I can always move this, you know, somewhere else. I can curve this down and come over here. It can go here and up and over, you know. So these are going to be the loading is going to be here, and then I think, let's see here. Yeah, but yeah, let's see how this works with some stops or some rail here. I also need to get a 2-train dealio in here. Oh, wow, perfect. Look at that. We'll move this out of the way here. Well, move it up. Well, let's move it over here for now. That's the design. We'll get this out of here. So 2 trains, I'm going to be calling 2 stone trains to this. TSM stone trains. So we're going to have this scenario here, basically. I'll just grab it up. Get rid of those. Get out of there. And then we'll pop that in there. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, the train can sit here. That's the output. This train, a second train will come in and sit here, camp out here, as if needed. Okay, there we go. And now we'll go. Let's grab that stop actually too. Might as well grab the whole thing. All right, you all the way to there. Boom. This will be a requester. Uh-oh. Oh, that's fine. Okay, and this is going to be stone bricks. Whoops. Stone dump off 1. Yeah, that'll do. And then we'll put a lamp down. Oh, and we're gonna take this over here. Where are you? Oh, way down here. This one right here. Copy you. And we're gonna copy that there. Okay. And now we need some of these. Okay, I'm going to mess with LTN in a minute, and I'm going to test it out, make sure it's working. But I have to remember how to do this. I set it up to be 200 threshold 2 stacks. And I'm putting 100 in here, but I'm going to test it out. And what I want to do is try something different with the provide. I'm gonna go to my test area. I have to remember to do this. I have to go to my test area and try, different provide thresholds and different request thresholds, so that this will all work. Oh, and I don't know if this is gonna work very well, but we'll see. What I'm trying here is this is an LTN pass through. Now, just in case there's 2 trains sitting here, I need a pass through for LTN to get through. And I'm doing a dual loader. TSM is going to have the majority of the... Why is it going here? Oh, I got the wrong one. Oh, hold on a minute. I have to... that's why I did that. Okay. So yeah, I got... Since TSM is going to be full... That's a lot of bricks, but, the science is going to chew up a lot of bricks, Oh, and automation science, I plan on outposting that as well. That's going to be an outpostable item, and we'll bring it in to wherever we need to go. Pi science, one, I'm going to probably leave where it's at, and then I'll assess it and see if we can maybe beef it up. We have the level 2 Vrauks that we can, or we already did install the level 2 Vrauks, but what we didn't do... We don't have the level 2 Vrauk cocoons and stuff. I think that's going to make the big difference, because we're going to have to increase our production potentially here. Oh, see? Look what it did. It went through here, which is fine, but because, if a TSM train is waiting here and there's a TSM train here, the LTN train will leave through here. As long as there's a path open. You got to have a path open because we're potentially having 3 trains come in here. Okay. Let's go up to here. Now, this is taking the case and dividing it by 1,000. And we're outputting that number. It's like say if there's 2,000 stone in here, it's going to be a number 2 on a stone signal. That stone signal, we're subtracting it from that. So if it's 1,000, it's going to be 1. If it's 0, it's going to be 2. So what happens is it's going to be, it's going to either call 2 trains, 1 train, or 0 trains, And that outputs on an A signal now. And then the A signal is compared to how many trains are coming. And so it could be 2 or 1 or 0, And now what we want to do is get... and it's going to call the stone train from our base and also from any other yard. And that's what's great about TSM. It'll call multiple trains. LTN does the same thing, I'm sure. I haven't had much... I haven't done a huge amount. There we go. From there. See, look. It's the base, and that's the new stone patch. So that's pretty cool. Oh, the train just zipped out of there. Okay, so yeah, so the stone that's coming out of the base, I'm actually thinking about it a little more. Now, yeah, so yeah, I did cover that. I've been going for hours and hours, so sometimes I forget what I've talked about, and I change gears while I'm, I might eat dinner and go to bed and wake up and record, So just so you know, sometimes I'll forget what I talked about in the last recording, and I try to be consistent, But there's things that I'll change my mind on, and well, maybe I'll work on that today. So I apologize for that. I'm not scatterbrained. It's just like sometimes a whole day will go by. Hey, there we go. Train number 1. And, yep, see, it's still calling. Oh, wow. There we go. Just in time. Now, I can increase this to a, on this one, I can go 3. So I can have 3 trains, but we won't be able to support potentially 3. I'd have to have a bigger input stacker. Okay. Well, there we go. Oh, I should limit this. You know, that would help, wouldn't it? Whoops. Come on. Yeah, so we want, I'm going to do 3 rows. I limited, well, I want these trains to be full, so maybe I'll do a 4. If LTN pops along, it's just going to be minimal numbers. It'll be, that's why I want to use LTN, because if I only need a few bricks, I'd rather use the LTN for like, well, yeah, I don't know. It depends, you know, if there's something that needs a little tiny amount. This is a baseline for what we're trying to do, though. Yeah, it's having trouble. Well, the spin up is going to have an issue here. Oh, boy. Look at this. Why are you having issues? Really? Oh, yeah. Look at that. All the trains are out. Where are they at? Are they going... Oh, it went here. Why'd it go there? Wow. Okay. It stole a train from me. Through. So I'm going to wire this up here. I already have this set to... Yeah, I'm going to putz around with this here. And I want to get the counter because, you know, like I said, LTN is going to be small amounts. Even if we're not using the bricks for LTN for anything but at all, what I want to do is, this is the baseline for other stuff like the iron plate, copper plate, and things. Like the light bulbs, we don't need a whole train full of plate for that, you know. So I want to have the option to have a small amount or a large amount. And the provider stop will basically say, hey, you know, this is what I need, and it'll count it out here. So I can set this here to whatever this is going to be. So it's going to be 100. This is 4,000. So I think what I can do is set this to 4,000. And provide stack threshold is going to be 40 stacks. So that's how much we have here. Output signal, I don't know what this, as far as this is concerned, I don't understand what this is doing. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around it. Like, what is this doing, though? You know? You know, because... So why do I have to set this if I have this, you know? So, yeah, I'm trying to think if I should set this to 4,000 here. Like 40. Should I set that as well? You know? Because that is basically what this is showing here. You know? So I'll experiment with it a little bit. Okay, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We got a lot done. I consider this a win here. Oh, I have to get radar over here. This is a big win. And so I think that I'll try and formulate a plan for the next episode. The whole plan here is trying to get, you know, the belt base. We're trying to wean ourselves off that belt base and get to more, you know, more outposted stuff like what we're doing here. And I think it's going pretty good. There's going to be a lot of bugs to work out here and there. And, yeah, that LTN thing, it's going to help out a lot, but I just got to figure it out because I haven't, you know, I'm using 2 train controllers and one I've never used. So it's going to be kind of tricky. And, yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.